Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back. So, those signals, am I right? The glorious thing, you know, wonderful thing that is just kicking my ass constantly. So, we're trying to figure out how these things work again. Let me go ahead and open this back up. But I may have a lead. Hello. Welcome back. I may have a lead as to how we can get this thing to work. So, I read something today. A little small something. It wasn't on there. Also, I gotta figure out where this is. One moment. I gotta go close out of these things. Let me find the post. Let's bring this back up here. Bam. Well, some guy on Reddit. If I can't find it here, I'll just pull it up on my phone. So oh, this might be good. Let's see here. Ready. Connect its own signal. Something happened. Signal, something happened. Message value. This is actually a good one. I'll do this one. This isn't the post I saw, but yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, I got my phone. So what I saw was some guy on here. Shit, where was it? No, I don't want to watch you right now. Let me. Where the hell did I see this at? What? Where did I find this post? I can't find it in here. I was just reading it and I was like, oh man, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe it's this one? I thought it was on Reddit. Oh, is it? Can I find it anywhere? I don't know where it is, but some guy had a good explanation. So, yeah. I'll find it some other time probably. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys just have a good enough explanation. So let me read through this, see what I have to say. Okay, so they're actually using words that make it to where I'm not confused to whether or not it's an actual variable or not. That's the biggest issue I had with figuring that out. Because when I use words like player, I don't know if that's like some sort of word in the code that's getting used in replacement for like character 2D node. I don't know. Now, where the hell did my thing go? Okay, I need to keep this. Thing is, this is the thing I need to remove. No, this would actually break the if I remove this, because this is actually sends this out to the thing that tracks the thing right here. It sends it to this. Did I already delete it? Like get rid of it? Maybe I did before before I continued on last night. I guess I did. Okay, so let's use this person's example here. So scene tree, script for node A, script for node B. Node A being this, node B being that. So first things first, we need to connect or make a signal. Actually, hold on. The signal will carry with it 2 parameters. Okay. Let's do this on the bouncy floor one. Okay, let's go ahead and remove this and disconnect this. Okay, get rid of you. Because I don't need to disconnect it anymore. So I removed it. Well, I'm just checking to make sure everything got cleared up. Yeah, bounce them out. I don't need this either. Well, I probably do, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, first of all, first thing we're gonna do is make a signal. Start from scratch here. Just call it bouncer like last time. I already just erased that, but again, I was removing anything that had to do with it before we started this, so we can start off fresh. Okay. Now we can give it some information, like bounce height. Why are my fingers so fat and sausagey? I can't type worth shit. I don't know what's going on with me. Message value. Huh? It has its own signals. Something happened to the method to call on node B. Okay. Okay, so it's connecting this to that. Okay. I don't want to do that. I want to do the connection here. So I could do connect. Alright, this is just one of the methods of doing this, but I'm gonna try and figure this out real quick. Connect. Good go. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can on the main. There we go. Now, if I do .connect here. Yes! Bouncer signal. Got it. Connect to self. All right. Wait, hold on. Self. Two should be callable, but is. Okay, let me see if I can find it in the documentation. Where is the... There we go. PHAQ signal. Let's see. Oh, I need to do... Okay, I get it now. I need to connect this to the... on... bounce... pad. I know. I'll work it out. So, yeah. So, we're gonna create this now. So the function is bounce pad, right? So oh, maybe. Oh, I need to have it called before or created before. Control C, back it up. Let's do this right now. Ah, bounce pad. That's why. Oh, it's a little thing. Alright, let me try this again then, since that was typed in wrong. Let me see if I can do this. No, back up. Two, three. Two, three. Okay. Yes. Okay, sick. Velocity dot y is equal to bounce height. Wait. Keep missing the in for some reason. And if I go back to here, right, equal to 1000. Right. Okay. Yes. Hold on. I'm sorry, I was slightly confused. Connect self. Now, let's see. The method to call on node B. This node. Which one doesn't connect? What's the signal? Process D. Okay, so I need to do an if thing. Okay. We need to bounce C4 to the bounce zone. Okay. Disconnect. Connect. Hit continue. Emit. Wait, hold on. Emit. Okay. No. He's just stuck in the air for some reason. Why the hell are they frozen in place? That makes no sense. How is it affecting their movement? Should I just do this? Is the velocity thing messing with their thing? No, it's gonna be like, oh shit, that doesn't work, that doesn't exist. Shut up. Get out of here. Okay, this works now. But I think the velocity is getting messed with. It's just I'm creating the function, but it's not. I need to make it get called. I know. I think I had three people in here watching this train wreck a second ago. Now I'm down to 2. Well, I was 1, up to 2 again. Look at that. Okay. So this is messing the velocity. Just say 1,000. All right. Okay. How does I do this? They're just stuck in place for some fucking reason. Why is that happening? Ugh. Okay. So, what is messing this up? Fuck, how do I do this? Nope, still stuck. It's like it's overriding all the movement. But why? Why is my movement getting overridden? What if I do this? Over connect function argument 2 should be a. What is that? Okay. Wait, no. Yeah, what the fuck's the point of this then? Um. Unbound zone area entered. Let's get rid of this. I think. Okay, so that's not a signal. Huh? Over here. I'm getting lost in the logic here. Because on one end, I need it to detect when I enter an area. Specifically, this thing's area. Oh, it's not an area. What is this? Where is this? Okay, no. That's what it is. It is this. That's the child of that, so that's the area for it. Alright, so I'm gonna put just above. Oh, maybe a little inwards too while I'm at it. Yeah, whatever. So hold on. Let me just look up area 2D signal. What you're showing there is the method. There is no indication. Oh, fuck off. Need to connect the signal to the node. Can't just give it a specific name, expect the signal to connect. Emit their area entered and body entered anytime any collision object, area, or body node enters. One simple way to filter this ahead of time is with collision mask if layer. Is emitted. Just make sure. Get to the fucking point. Says a lot of shit. Let's see here. Overlap detection, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. I don't know where the tab went. Lord.
Toop, 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 toop. Ta-da!
Hey, this is
User
that fucking
first
thing I
name,
saw
last
earlier.
name asked me how to code the door to another level like in my game Hammer King. If you want to play it, I put a link in the description especially for you. If you like the assets that I used, I need to say they are free and made by Pixel Frog. Okay, let's start and here is the plan. You need to have a kinematic character with collision shape, a green color, a door which is area 2D nodes with a collision shape, the blue color, an event that will check the player input, for example, enter key. Next, check collision between door and character using getOverlappingBodies. It's a function from area 2D, and if everything will pass, you can change the scene to the next level.
Right.
Okay, now let's do this, but in the Gadoo engine. I prepared two simple levels with doors, which will be our portals. The player can move on the scene using arrow keys, and he has a collision shape. The door scene is an area node that needs to have a collision shape. In this case, this will be a small rectangle to detect the player. The good thing is to have a physics layers that will be detecting each other. Let's add the player and the door layers. Idea is that the player will see doors and the door will see only the player.
I'm ignoring this part for now. I understand what he's saying. I'll have to deal with this later.
More about it you can find on my video how to use collisions. In the door script, we will use the input function to catch the input signal. If the signal will equal UI accept, which will be the enter key by default, we will print body count, which is colliding with the door. Like you can see when I'm pressing enter key, you can see it on the console. For a better understanding, we can show collision shapes in the debug mode. Next, we need to add a reference to our scene in the door script. We can export the packet scene node to choose a scene from the interface. Another way would be to load this scene to a variable using the load function. Let's add a new condition in our input event to check if the programmer added a scene to the door, and next add the new scene function. We need our tree, which is a parent of all nodes, and change the current scene to our target scene. I also like to add print errors if something crash.
Okay.
Bonus! We can use the next level function on the opening animation. Instead of using the next level, toop toop toop.
Well, shit. I was thinking it was gonna get the signals, but that's not what I need at all. Okay, maybe I could use that for the bounce pad, but I really want to get the signal shit down. Ah, fuck. Okay. Okay. Remove each index creates an area 2D. Excuse me. Control nodes, including buttons, can prevent input event from. Why am I not seeing any signal emission? Why are people doing just about every other thing other than the thing I'm looking to figure out how to do? How long is this one? I don't know. I'm just gonna go into it.
Hello, my friends.
18 minutes. Awesome.
Very interesting stuff. Like, for example, signals like creating area that will detect our player and it will make him die.
Okay.
So, very fun, right? Dying is fun, especially in games, because without the feature like dying, the game is just, well, boring, right? Okay, so how do we do such things that when enemy is coming onto this guy, I want the player to die, right? I want to do like something like that, that when there is gonna be a zone here, an area around the goblin, and this area is like close to our player, I want the player to die. And to be honest, I would like to also make this area like this, so when it's on, for example, a trap or on another enemy that is bigger or smaller, to work properly too, right? Not only in situation like, for example, here. So to make it a universal solution that will work always, right? We need to create something what is called, for example, kill zone, kill area, right? It's gonna be an area.
Hold on, let me pause this so I can hear it a bit better, focus a bit more on it.
That's gonna detect when the player comes onto something that is gonna kill him. We're gonna start from creating a scene, and we're not gonna choose 2D scene as the base of our root node, but we're gonna choose other node and find here something what is called area 2D. As you can see, area 2D is a space that detects other collision object to this, entering or exiting it. Okay, so this is a place that's gonna just detect things. Okay, area, a zone for detecting. I'm gonna change the name of it to kill zone, because this area is also gonna kill things. And now we need to specify how big this area is, and we specify it, as you can see, we have exclamation mark here using.
Let's go ahead and do this. Others, area, test zone. All right.
In collision shape 2D or collision polygon 2D. So Ctrl plus A, let's choose collision shape 2D and hit create.
All right. So create this, bam, rectangle. All right, look at it in 2D space, bam, that's That's that alright. Let's scale it up by about 5. Fuck it. Alright. Now for it to go here to the main scene. And then I were to add it in. Well, actually, I need to save the scene first. Test zone, TSN, main. Connect the test zone. Alright. And now we're gonna go to the debugger. And then visible collision shapes. Open this up. And it crashed. Shit, what did I forget to do? Oh yeah. There we go. Work now? Kinda. Well, you can see that. You can see it there and everything. What I need to do is I need to get rid of the fucking, first of all, this. Second of all, this. Anything else? Awesome. Nope, I'm still missing something. It's on the floor. Is action pressed? There you are. Fuck out of here. There we go. There we go. Now she's moving just fine. Into the zone and everything. Fantastic. Bob's your uncle. Don't know why that causes such issues, but it does. So, for right now, we're just running this as a test thing. This is a test area. I jump around, touch it, all that good stuff. Let me comment out this because it is. There's a thing in here that is printing out stuff I don't need to be printing out. Where the hell is it? Set sprite animation, double, triple. Brief time. Double jump logic, movement controls. Process. Actually, where the hell is this? Oh, let me try this. Ah. I think I know. It's probably in the logic for the jumping. It only happens when I jump. You know what? Print. There it is. Hello. Now, if I move around and do everything. Yeah. Okay, nothing's printing anymore. We're good. Back to this.
And now we need to specify like a default shape that is gonna be attached to any kill zone that we attach to it. And to be honest, I will do something like that, for example. But you can change it later, don't worry. I will show how, and to be honest, most people do not know how to change it, even though we have specified something like that here. That's pretty fun. So we have kill zone with a default collision shape 2D. And now remember that this collision, this is very important. This is not something that is going to collide with player, like it's gonna push it, right? Because the kill zone is area 2D. It is not a static body 2D that you can't pass through, for example, right? It is just area, okay? So this is only area. Remember, zone. And we can now attach it to enemy. How to do it? We choose the enemy scene and hit this thing here or Ctrl Shift plus A, and let's find kill zone. As you can
Let's
see,
skip
we
this for now.
have got it here now, but it looks the same as collision shape, and to be honest, I really don't like it. So when I go to the kill zone, I can change the color of it, okay? How to change color of it?
That's it.
You can go to canvas item, visibility, and here you can change, for example, it to something like that. The most important thing for me is that now when I choose any scene, I can see that, okay, this is kill zone, right? And this is the default collision shape of that enemy. And this part only is gonna kill the player. So we
Okay. I'm gonna add this to the I'm gonna add this to the Bouncy 4 just for a test. Yeah, just get it out of here. You. Bouncy 4 test zone. What? Oh yeah. Test zone. Wow. There we go. Transform. No, wait, it was visibility, that's right. Why the hell is it black? Why are you black? Actually, what?
attach this dipole to something like that. The most important thing for me is that now when I choose any scene, I can see that, okay, this is kill zone, right? And this is the default collision shape of that enemy. And this part only is gonna kill the player. So we attach it here, but remember, we can attach kill zone to any type of enemy right now. We can attach it also to traps.
And then
we can change the shape of it, but how? Almost nobody knows that you can click here and now hit on editable children. And then when you choose the collision shape, you can change it to the specific problem you are.
That's it. That's interesting. And then wait. Irritable children. Where is that? What?
Hit on editable children, and
oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's this one. There you go, because this one has children. I get what it's saying now. There we go. There we go. Just want to do that for a test.
When you choose the collision shape,
I get it now.
You can change it to the specific problem you are having, right? So this is just a default kill zone here, okay? This is a default one, but you can easily now do even a different shape, right? You can say, hey, yeah, I want to use rectangle in this situation. And this is gonna still keep working. As you can see here, we have a default one in the kill zone, but here we change it to the rectangle and it's okay. So you can make it like, you know, different. It's up to you, right? You can use the default option if you want, right? But you don't need to, okay? So it really depends on the situation you have. In our case, well, we can delete it and use the default one, but just take in mind that yes, you can do it this way, right? Okay, so we have a kill zone that by default is like that. Let's make it a bit bigger by default. Let's detect a player that's gonna go into the kill zone. So when we play our game, we want like, hey, this guy went into him. And to be honest, to make it easier to spot, let's do it this way. So as you can see, this is the time when this circle goes into this circle. I want to detect this situation. How do we do such things in Godot? When
God, the amount of errors at the bottom.
and choose the area 2D,
That's fucking great.
we have something like here, a tab that is called node, and here we have something what is called signals. The different name for this could be events. So when an event happen, we want to signal, which means inform about that it happened.
Yeah.
So when something enters this, so when any body enters it, and one of the body can be what? Our player, for example, right? Then I want to be informed. And when I double click it, connect, as you can see, we do not have script that we can connect it to. It's because we didn't attach any script to Killzone. So first, let's create a script. Let's put it into scripts folder. And now, when we go to Killzone again, and go to node, and choose the body entered, and then connect, as you can see,
Okay. Bam, bam. There we go.
we connected this. Now when I click here, I will always open this part of code. As you can see now, when I go, for example, to Killzone, write this, I will open this here, right? I can even, for example, close it, right? I close it totally. So let's find it.
Huh? Where the hell is that? Oh yeah. I entered.
Right,
Epic.
this, I will open this here, right? I can even, for example, close it, right? I close it totally. So let's find it. This was Killzone, right? And now when I, let's say that I am player, right? And I hit this, as you can see, I open this instantly, right? And this is the place where we need to put a code that will like do stuff when body enters the kill zone. So let's remove this part here, the pass, which means that it just doesn't have any code right now. And let's print here. So let's print here on the output that it happened. So for example, you entered me.
Nice. Amazing work. Alright. Pass, no, print, fuck. Well, do fucking area entered or something. We're lame, but I just want
And
to.
now when we run our program, Ram, look here in the output. As you can see, we have 2 times you entered me, even though I have not entered them.
Nice. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I was actually doing something.
Why? Because, well, they entered different bodies. Like, for example, tree. Notice that when they come near the tree, as you can see, we have entered here. And when I come into them, when I enter them, as you can see,
Nice.
it happens. And also, it happens only once, which is good. But it shouldn't happen to other things. It should only affect who? Our player. And this is pretty hard to solve problem. How do we do this? How do we detect only player? Notice that we have got here something what is called on body entered.
Okay.
Body means that, look, player right now, when we try to change the type of it, it is character body. So it is detected. When you go to tree, notice that the type of this guy is what? A static body 2D. So it is also detected. But we want to attach, like, you know,
What'd that say?
static body 2D. So it is
Abstract base class for 2D game objects affected by physics.
also
Okay.
detected. But we want to attach, like, you know, invoke this only when it enters the player. we could make here conditional statements that would, you know, check only for the player, but still executing any code just because, you know, on every possible body, and there will be many bodies in our game, is just lose of the computer time, right? We should detect only something that is on the player layers. But
Player layers?
what did I say now? Look, now it is probably one of the most important thing you're gonna learn in Godot, okay? When I go to the kill zone, notice that we have got here something like collision. And here we have layer and mask. Layer means where my kill zone is. Mask means what do I detect. So, our layer is now currently on layer 1, which is default layer. Everything is there. So let's go to the player for a second. Let's go into collision. And let's say, hey, I want to be only on layer 2, so it's different now. And also I will hit here on 3 dots and let's add it here and let's...
Hold on. I'm curious about something. You. Let's put you on layer 2. Yeah, I was afraid you start falling through shit. Aha, see? Sick. Okay.
Let's say that it is the layer 2 is player. This is important because now when I move my mouse over here, I will have a hint. Okay, so this guy is on player layer and only player is on layer 2. Okay, and when I go back to Killzone is on layer 1, but right now it detects everything that is on.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna go back to this. I think I know where he's going with this. I assume that I need to make the collision layer 2. No. Okay.
Layer 1. Our player is not there. So let's do something like that and let's hit number 2 because on
Oh, mask 2. There we go. Okay, okay.
layer 2 is our player. And now we're gonna detect only player using Killzone, nothing else. And this solution is good because now we don't need to make any conditional statements here. So we don't need to make here like if this is not a player, then blah, 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 blah. No, hey, this is gonna only detect things on layer 2 and only player is there, right? So now as you can see, we do not see anything here on output, but when the player like enters this guy, well, this happens, right? And now we can decide what should exactly happen here, right? So for example, let's kill the player, right? And the player, the body that entered the kill zone is really inside this body variable here. So I could do something like that, body, and I can access now anything from our player. So when I hit that, I can do something like Q3, which means free remove the body from the game. Let's play the game, and as you can see, now it doesn't detect anything, right? And it doesn't kill our tree, for example. So everything is okay, but when I go into this area, as you can see, I died by also we got an error. And why is that so? Because when we remove the body, it doesn't mean that our game stopped working. this thing is just freeing, which means it removes body from the game, right? And that body is our player. But we still have, for example, in enemy, a GD script, things that work, like code that is working on the player, right? But it doesn't exist. You can't work on something that doesn't exist. That's why we had an error, right?
Okay.
And that's why we should do something like that. Instance valid, so it means if the player exists, then, and I will just put all these things like that. So only if the player exists, then do all this stuff here. Otherwise, don't do them. As you can see, it removed us from the game, and well, you know, nothing is happening because we are just not anymore here. Camera can't find us, so it's bugged. We should show here, for example, game over and let the game reset, maybe make it a bit red or something like that. It's up to us what we're gonna do now, but we did what we wanted, right? We just killed the player. Our game is starting to be fun, right? You have probably noticed that we wrote some code in this lecture. Normally we use
This isn't even
I
signals.
did it, and also I showed you how signals work and so on.
Well, kinda. It is signals, actually. What am I talking about? Alright, let me go back a bit. Where is he saying
Everything is
body?
okay, but when I go into this area, I could do something like that, body, and I can access now anything from our player. So when I hit that, I can do something like Q3 with that this guy, you can see, gonna only detect things on layer 2, and only player is there, right? So now, as you can see, we do not see anything here on output, but when the player enters this guy, well, this happened, right? And now we can decide what should exactly happen here, right? So for example, let's kill the player, right? And the player, the body that entered the kill
Okay, I get why you said that now. Body dot velocity equal to sick. It didn't do fucking anything. Okay, that worked. Not. Let's see. What's something I can mess with? Position dot y maybe equal to 10. What the fuck? Oh, I made a teleporter. Sick. You know what? I think I realized what the issue is. I don't have a velocity.y thing. I have jump velocity. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, baby. What? What? Errors. Uh, set. No. Well, this is gonna crash too, right? Yeah. Because that's not the vector 2, right? Uh, okay. 0,000. Wait. Negative 1,000. I did it! Holy shit, I fucking did it! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's why that wasn't working. Whee! Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now, I don't have a full grasp on how signals work yet. Like, how this is even, like, I don't know. Uh, fuck, hold on. Dot Y equal to... Wait, hold on. Bounce height equal to bounce height. I'm gonna change this to a variable. Play this. Yay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to copy this. I need to get rid of this, but we'll deal with that in a second. Excuse me, Lord. Uh, uh, let's see. I bring this stuff back. Got it. Okay. So with that, done. Yep. Alright. Body entered. Connect to this. Oh, I got it. Bam, 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 bam. Bounce. Variable. Height equal to -7. Yeah, remember this. And then delete the system. Awesome, awesome. Not doing anything. I think I messed something up in the code. Oh, that's right. This doesn't register this yet because it's not on the same. It's not on the same plane. Where the hell is it? Collision, there we go. Is it mask? Hold on. These layers, this collision object 2D scans. Okay. Okay, that's not right. Press again. Nope, that's also not right, I guess. Close. I just double check, make sure this is correct. That's not correct. Oh wait, die. Okay, that's why. Collision. That's 2, that's why. No. Which one was it on? No, it should be the thing. I'll just try this one more time. What the fuck happened? I just faced through the fucking floor. Oh, there is no floor. This is a different layer. Okay, yeah. Well, it's drawn on. It's not actually where it is. Try one more time, I guess. That's not doing anything. That's not what I meant to do. Which one is it? I can never remember. Why is it not working anymore? Okay. You're on layer 2. The physics layer. Collision objects can exist in one or more of 32 different layers. Detect a contact with object B only if object B the layers that object A scans. Huh? Can detect a contact object B only if object B is in any layers that object A scans. Okay. The physics layer this shit object scans. Okay. So this is on layer 2. This needs to scan the mask 2, I think. What else? Yeah. That's on layer 2. Why are you not doing anything anymore? What the fuck happened? Damn it. Sorry, gone. I had it. It was doing what it needed to do, and then it's just like, oh wait, by the way, never mind. What the fuck? Try it one more time. Oh, fuck off. I keep pressing the wrong damn thing. Okay. Try again. Why is it not detecting anything at all? When the why do you keep going away? When body enters this area, body can be physics 2D. Body shape entered. Maybe when the body wait, what? Disconnect this. Well, that'd probably explain it. It was not the right thing, I guess. Hey, what the hell was on-bodied entered then? I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. Whoops. Yep, that would explain it. Hold on. Yay! Got it working again. Holy hell. Okay. I guess I just somehow did that wrong. I don't know what caused that to happen. But I'm gonna call that one a win for now. I don't know if I was overcomplicating things or what the hell is happening. Probably overcomplicating things. Oh yeah. Scene. Debug, that's right. I'm gonna do the collision shapes again. I'm gonna see how this looks now. Want them. Hell yeah. Can't believe I did it. Is it perfect? Hell no. Does it do what I want it to do? Hell yes. That's all that matters. Did I learn anything from this adventure? Probably not. But at the end of the day, I did what I did. Does that count for anything? Probably not. Do I know what I'm talking about? Hell no. But you know what? That's the beauty of it. If you back up, I can get rid of this print. I don't know what the hell I was doing earlier with this stuff. Yay. I need a bug fix real quick. Okay. Jump. Alright, now why? All these only run if I hit the up key. So what the fuck's going on? Well, let me change my inputs real quick. project settings, input map. I'm gonna just add in spacebar. That way, I can do it like this. I guess it's not technically on floor. Shit, I need to detect when I hit that then. Okay, I realize what's happening. I'm not actually touching the floor. I'm like 1 pixel off of it, so it doesn't reset my jump counter. But I need to also set it to where the let me try that again. What? Okay. What's happening? Let's try this. Let's go back to you. Let's type in detect jump amount if how I detect a value change. Well, okay, yeah, I was right. That does not equal jump amount. Maybe that'll work. Jump number, my bad. Then print jump number. See, my thought is that once that changes, it'll detect that it changed. It does not detect that it changes. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I need to actually call it. Detect jump amount. Nope. I'll look it up. That's not the right thing. Go. How to detect value changes. Go. You could emit a signal inside a setter for number. Excuse me. Setter for a number? What? What's a setter? A setter and a getter, actually. For that matter. I'm gonna check somewhere else real quick. Equals set get set score. Set score. Where does value coming from? Okay, let's try and do something like this. Alright, so jump number. Set get. Okay, that outright just didn't work at all. Okay, they're using this. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Setter and getter. There we go. Let's hopefully this shorter one does its job for me.
So as you may recall, setter and getter functions are used to run custom logic when data is written to or read from in our code. In Godot 3, we use the setGet keyword followed by the name of our setter and getter functions. In Godot 4, the setGet keyword is gone, and we instead have two options for defining our setter and getter functions. The first option is quite similar to Godot 3, but instead of the syntax setGet followed by our function names, we now just place a colon after the variable and assign our functions to the set and get properties. The other option is to place a colon and define the set and get functions right after it. So why care about running custom logic via setter and getter functions? Well, as an example, let's say we have a game where the player's health should always be afloat between 0 and 100. Using a setter function, we can make sure the value is clamped to this range before being applied to the variable, therefore preventing any out-of-range errors. Another common use includes emitting a signal every time a value is updated so that other objects that depend on that data can always be up to date, such as updating our UI when the player takes damage. For getter functions, one common use case is to conditionally calculate an expensive value if it's not already available from a cache, which can also be combined with the setter function so you know when the cache needs to be invalidated. But you can also use them to do things like hide a long or complex path to a resource, or to obfuscate any data transformations that range before.
I go back. Let's say health. Sure. That.
0 and 100. Using a setter function, we can make sure the value is clamped to this range before being applied to the variable, therefore preventing any out of
You jump.
colon and define the set and get functions right after it. So why care about running custom logic via setter and getter function?
Good jump. Number equal to. Get. We go to the very bottom. Print. The fuck? Yeah. Sorry about that. If another case of I don't get it. Okay,
Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'm just going to be doing a really quick example and kind of a walkthrough on how to use setter and getter functions, which are a very powerful feature of GDScript. And if you're just getting started with Godot, then this is definitely a very powerful feature which you might want to take a look at so that you can utilize it in your projects.
that was nice. Two. Well, that was easy. Okay, so it sets. Set. New. Oh. If. Not equal to this is weird. Seems like such a complicated thing for it to just like, I feel like there'd totally be like just a default thing for this, you know? Jump. Change. Alright. New jump is equal to. Nope, that is not right at all. Jump. Change dot commit. New jump. Commit. Let me. String. No, plus string. New jump. That's not right. It kind of works, but not really. We're really gonna change something. Okay. Oh, I need to do this with the. You really just new value anywhere else in this. It's just, I said jumps, I guess. do 10, I guess. Let's see. Why is it set to 0? Oh, that's why. That's way past 10. Yeah, that's not right. Okay. Oh, let me try this. Jump. Number mice equal. Jew. Jew jump. New jump. There we go. What the fuck? I didn't even know what happened at the start there. What? Why is it cycling between 10 and -10? What the fuck happened? Let's do this, I guess. And why is it cycling between those two? Oh. What was I just hold up? I don't know why it does that at the beginning. That's really weird. Why does the initial jump just go spastic? Okay, let's just say ignore this. For now, we don't have to worry about this too much. It's something I can fix later. I'll put in a warning in my own code to let myself know to fix this bug. I'll put it at the very bottom, I think. I think that's a good place to put it. Bugs need thing fix. So where's the, there we go. It's fine for now. Jumps do not reset on landing on bounce pad. And action. Treat bounce pad as though it's the kill jump. And bonus jumps initial first event purple counts. Gonna do this, and to make it seem as though it's an entire other thing, but it's enough to separate them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Actually, like these X's, I guess. I'm trying to stylize this a bit. There we go. Make myself a little checklist for bugs. Usually I don't care that much, or not really that organized on anything, but well, this is something I want to take some pride in, you know? One of those few things I need to take pride in. Alright, there we go. I think that's good. I like this. I think this is a good way of doing it. I don't really know of any other bugs, really. All that. Let me look this up because I'm curious. Down. Get this out of the way. Time scale. Okay. How to change my video time scale. Ow, my fucking eyes. Ow, my fucking eyes. Just. Guess I do it in here? Maybe I do it in here? Engine dot scale. Whatever. What the fuck do I do then? Demo.
timescale equals some value like 0.05 and the whole game will run at 0.05x speed. Everything is affected. As you can see, the timer, the particles, the rigid body, and even the delta is smaller. To go back to normal, simply use engine, rigid body, and even the delta is smaller.
Okay. Factor? What the fuck is factor? You. Engine. Dot. There we go. 0.5. Hell yeah, that's so awesome. Okay, we got that working. Very nice. Oof. Oof. Okay. Alright, we go back to the debugger. Let me restart this. You can see very clearly that when I do this, hold on, give it a second. I'm very clearly off of it before it goes through. That way, I have a little bit of time to land, or use my jump. That's not super long. Don't know what happened there. Unless it does that weirdly. Anyways, that's neat. Yay. I'm gonna just set it there. I'm just gonna leave it set to that there. That way I can easily edit it later if I want to. Oh yeah. Let me extend that out a bit, because I saw there were some places like if I stood a little too close to the edge here. It would allow me to stay on it. So go ahead and go back to here. Here, that's okay. 5. to be honest. To the edge. 'Cause I mean, I'm already like the bottom of my character model is on it, so I don't see why I wouldn't just do it to the edge. There you go. Now every time I touch it, I'll start going up like this. Yay! Bounce pad. See for like the splittest of frames. Maybe not. Thought something was wrong with my something is changing for my sprite, but I don't know what that was. It doesn't really matter that much either. At least not the same way you should really notice, I don't think. So whatever it is, I don't think it's really worth bug fixing. Set this back to this. I have an idea. Okay, fuck. World time. Huh. And now if input dot compressed UI what the fuck is the control key? What is the key in GD script? Damn it! We're human. Let me through. I'm trying to figure this out. Win. What? UI. Is key control, I guess. All right. Engine dot wait on time scale plus equals 0.1. All right, and input dot it compressed key up. Okay. Let's see. down. Engine dot timescale s equals wow. What's this? Okay, what happens if I do this? I had to actually test something, but I'm gonna wait until after I type this out. Print key. Let me do this here. Print key. Control. That's not a value at all. Okay. Input dot is key pressed, I guess. Oh, I guess as action press would be for my own input, my own stuff I input. So like how I did move up and move down, you know, but this is for more so specific keys. Dot is key press. Key. Control. And input dot is right. Key pressed, key up. Control C. V. Down. Okay, so world time. And now I need to add something here. I need to add a UI. How do I do that? Best node to use as a UI. No. A control node. Guess control nodes then. Oh wait, no, hold on a second. Base class for all GUI controls. UI. Okay, now I need to add label. And then I need to over here current world speed. Okay, so then Control S, UI, TCN. What windows do you have? Look at this real quick. Okay, bam. What's this? Guess I never want to use anything here. I need to figure out the custom signals, don't I? Damn. Well, let's see if this works to begin with. Oh. The fuck? What the hell is that? What happened? What? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this just as see what happens. Okay. Print. I need to print it out. Engine dot time scale. Now let's see what's happening here when I do this. So minus equals to 0.1, and then plus equals to 0.1. What the fuck is happening? Okay, move around like normal, and then control minus. Oh, it goes all the. Oh, it's because it's doing that every single frame. Yeah, that's why. Here, let me just erase this. How to trim this video. Without I didn't mean to do that. Signals. Holy shit, signals. World time. So I can do it for the first frame though. No. Have to be very quick on the draw. Oh my gosh, look out! That's fucking awesome. Let me fix this. If dot scale is greater than to just greater than 1.0, then if What is clamping? I heard about clamping earlier. 3D script clamp. Okay, I got it. Let's try variable time limiter equal to engine dot timescale. All right. Time limiter. No, it should be the other way around. Equal to variable limiter equal to 1.0. Wait. Let's try it this way. I don't think that's right. Oh, we have to do that in the function. That's right. Engine dot time scale. Okay, there you go. Clamp. F versus I. The behavior. Clamp F then. Clamp F samples GD. Maximum, so 0.1 and 100. That should be. Time. So what happens if I do this? That's the wrong value. I just realized. That's not one. That's not me to do 100. I'm gonna do 1.00. Okay. Yeah, I can't go above or below. Sick. Oh wait. You know what? I just realized. I'm stupid. That's what I realized. Yeah. Is key just pressed? Wait, what? Uh-oh. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to go to project settings, input map. Yeah. Create a new one. New action. Control. Edit. Notion. Up. Down. Control. Okay. Up. Down. Okay, there we go. It's action pressed. Control. And is input dot is action just pressed up. Pressed control and input dot is action just pressed down. There you go. This should work now. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so let's do a different key other than that. To control plus and minus. There you go. Where is my project settings? Plus oh I know. Fuck. This one is the minus. scroll. I know it says equal, but that's the same key as the plus, so I'm just going with it. Minus. The only reason I'm doing this is because jump is the same key as the up and down are. Oh. Minus. Plus. Okay, so now we do this. There we go. Yay. No matter how many times I hit plus or minus, I can't go outside those values. Hooray! Thank you, clamp function, so I don't have to do that constantly. I don't have to, I have to put it in manually every time. Alright, so we did it. We got a bouncy pad working. And we got time control working. We tried getting signals working. We still don't really know how they work, but we kind of got something working. We got the built-in signals working, not so much the actual make it ourselves signals. That's the only issue. But we kind of get how the built-in ones work, at least for right now. So, anyways, yeah, this, past this. There you go. And there we have it. All right. Good job, team. Okay. Let's go and do it just in case. Print. They do. All right. Print. World time. Base plus string value of engine dot time scale. So now when I hit play, oh, that's right, it still doesn't have the actual thing working. Hold on. Full time. Sick. Perfect. All right. I think that's it for me today. I went a bit over time anyways, but who cares? I had fun. I enjoyed this. I'll get those signals one of these days, but night ain't it, unfortunately. It seems to be the case, but anyways, we'll do some more tomorrow. I'll actually look some stuff up on my own this time. At least try to. And yeah, that's it for me today, everybody. Oh shit, yeah. May be here tomorrow, may not be. I don't know. I'd probably be here tomorrow. I'd like to be here tomorrow. The issue is this tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I don't know if there's gonna if there's anything special I can do for it, or like if I'm here, I want to do something special, right? But I don't really have anything in mind, nothing planned or anything. So I just kind of be a disappointed, just boring, like same old thing, you know. Okay, let me put this in the scenes folder. Yeah, scripts. I have this scene here, but I'm not doing anything with it. But anyways, yeah. Point is, I'm off for the night, so good night, everybody. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you all later. I'll post to my Twitter. I'll let you guys know for certain. But anyways, just quick save just in case. Good night, everybody. Bye.